What's up, everyone? Aisha here, and welcome to the very first episode of the podcast version of iThoughts, where I share my thoughts on everything I'm qualified to talk about that I've been up to in the last few decades, such as music, touring as an artist, singing, DJing, dancing, music production, professional live streaming, as well as mindfulness, meditation, sound healing, and spirituality. It's a lot of topics, and I'm definitely looking forward to start this journey of the iThoughts podcast version. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I will be doing regular uploads of videos covering all these kinds of topics, obviously different topics every video, and hopefully my experience and knowledge will be able to enlighten you and help you on your own journey. So, without further ado, the topic I want to talk about today is in regards to live streaming, most specifically revenue splits, and even more specifically on Twitch. I will be talking about other apps, but mainly my experience has been on Twitch. So, that's what I'm going to be addressing. So when I first started streaming on Twitch, it was during the pandemic. Everybody was on lockdown. And prior to that, I was touring as an international DJ and singer. So to have a platform where I could produce myself during the lockdown when everything was closed was amazing. So I fell in love with it. And I decided to keep streaming professionally even when things started reopening. And here I am now, close to 3 years into streaming on Twitch as a partner, and also about 9 months into streaming on TikTok. Although it's amazing because you manage to get discovered by a bunch of people from all around the world through the respective different ways on those different apps and websites, such as the For You page and the algorithms, and on Twitch, the raid functions with people who want to raid you with their followers and support you, and vice versa. I always thought that there was something that was a little bit off about the revenue split. And when I say a little bit, it's an understatement. When I was first made affiliate and I was shown the contract with the revenue split, I found out that it was a 50-50 thing. So that means that whoever subscribes to your channel donates to you, you only get 50% of those donations, as well as subscription rates, and then the rest goes into the pockets of big tech. Now, because those websites doing so well and people are on there and there's a culture of gifting on those websites that people are comfortable with, it still ended up being beneficial for a lot of people to be asking and pushing for subscriptions on these websites because it was actually bringing them revenue. But anywhere in an industry, and being in the music, having been in the music industry for about close to 20 years now, I've never seen such a thing. If you would be, for example, touring as a DJ and would have somebody bringing you opportunities, actually working, and we're talking about, like, when we're talking about these websites, the platform already exists. But let's just use that example for the sake of this metaphor. If somebody was your tour manager and was booking you, or I would say a booking agent, booking you gigs and therefore finding opportunities for you, there's a certain revenue split with that person because they're bringing you opportunities you wouldn't have gotten if it wasn't for that person. But it's never going to be 50%. And if you are currently getting only 50%, get yourself a lawyer because it's abuse. So the fact that that's the case on these websites, to me, always rubbed me the wrong way. But again, because it's something that is already set up and people are on those websites and this is what is being done, and that's the practice. And on top of it, there is a culture of gifting on those websites that is different than that motivates people, I would say, to gift versus people simply sending you like PayPal support donations or such. It was still beneficial, and it still is for many creators to this day. But that being said, that revenue split is insane. However, there was not much of another option up until now. Now, lately, I've been told about Kick. I'm not gonna lie, when I first was introduced to the idea of kick.com, I was very skeptical because I put so much energy and time into building my following when it comes to Twitch. And I'm gonna now compare Twitch and Kick because I'm gonna leave TikTok, although the revenue split is the same. I'm gonna leave TikTok out of the picture when it comes to Kick because it's two different formats. So now we're gonna talk about Kick versus Twitch. I was skeptical because of the amount of energy I put into building my following on Twitch, and also because it's such a new app and it's still in beta mode and there's not as many people on there, so less people, less amount of possible fans and subscribers and such, right? That being said, the thing that people were talking to me about was the revenue split being 95% towards the creator. And that's what eventually swayed me into looking at the website. And after taking a deep look into it and opening up a channel on it, I can absolutely say that I fully support Kick and I'm looking into migrating there. At the moment, I am simply starting my page. I have heard that if you're a partner on Twitch, you might be able to get some kind of deal if you choose to migrate to Kick. I've reached out to them. It's something like that. I'm not sponsored by them, but I definitely think it's important to let the people know that this is a place where if you donate and subscribe to your favorite artists, your money is going to go into the pocket of the artists almost fully, versus the other website, Twitch, where it's only 50% of it going into the pocket of the person you want to actually support, and the rest goes into big tech. So I don't want to drastically abandon my followers on Twitch and whatnot. But at the end of the day, although it is a bit of a hassle to have to discover a new app for you as a fan or as a follower, I think the bigger picture is to nowadays, more than ever, realize where we put our money and making sure that we make decisions based on our values with our dollar, and moving into a platform that actually gives the creator 95% of the support that they're receiving from their fans is absolutely a good move. And I'm not just talking for me, I'm talking for anybody that you support that is making the move on there. It may be a little inconvenience for you to open up a new account on a new site and all of this and that. And I understand that there's communities that are being created on Twitch with time, and obviously you create bonds in the chat rooms and whatnot, but you want to think about the long-term effect of putting the support towards the artist more than towards the platform, right? So when it comes to either me or anybody that you believe in, I think it's important to consider moving to wherever the artist gets the most support so that they can keep on producing themselves as regularly as you'd like, and also at a high standard, because then they get their revenue and they can keep investing into what they do as well. With that being said, there are platforms such as TikTok, which is completely different than Twitch and Kick, and different cultures of consumption when it comes to these applications. And I'm very grateful for the support I've received on TikTok too, and I'm not planning on giving up. So when it comes to me, I will be slowly but surely moving some streams, and some, for example, half of a stream I'll be doing it on Kick after Twitch, to slowly but surely build it up. And I invite y'all to follow me on kick.com/Aisha official, and to subscribe on Kick, and to support through Kick, and to bring your people on Kick. If you are usually vibing with other people in a chat room, tell them about this, and let's just switch it up. Let's just move towards websites, applications, companies that are fairer and that allow independent artists and people who just work hard with their skills and talent to be paid their dues, right? So hopefully this video brought light into something that can help just like the collective of live streamers, and I will see you for the next one. Take care.